talked previously about Toyota's production system in what we call lean management. So Toyota production system. This is a company, obviously an auto company, that figured out how to be very efficient and wind up building some of the world's best cars without using a lot of space because they were manufacturing on a small island. In America, it became known as lean manufacturing. A lot of auto industries copied it. In fact, Toyota would invite them out to their plant to show them how they were able to, say, have just-in-time shipping and have things delivered just in time. And the automakers in America started adopting some of these same techniques and were very successful at it. This bled into other industries, paper mills, steel mills. And then it bled into hospitals and big institutions. And now it's bleeding into small businesses and medium-sized business about looking at what can be done to get things accomplished in least amount of time, or to avoid waste, or to look at systems that you're doing over and over again. You assume it's the best way to do it, but actually there's a way to do it much more efficient, much less waste of your time and materials. And I talked to you before about creating your to-do list, to do, doing, and done. And have your whiteboard with your little sticky notes. And you should have teams of 2 to 5 people. 5 is kind of a big team. 2 is probably a reasonable team. And be working on things you could do in the next week to next month. For example, this morning at the huddle, the ladies were talking about the fact that we have this big cluster of people at the Shelby office at each director station because everybody needs to look at the board. And I think a couple of ladies, Rebecca and Teresa, decided they're going to put together a team with Jeremy to put the whiteboard on all the computers in the hallway. That way we can kind of distribute ourselves. And that'll be their first project. They should be able to get that done in a week. And then in a month, they should be able to figure out, kind of had fine-tuned it and made some errors and figure out ways to make the lock screen be in the right amount of time, make it easy to pull up when we need to, make everybody understand how to use it. And then in a month, they could potentially roll it out to their offices, okay? If they said at first, we're gonna make a perfect system, we'll get a big group together and think it out, and we'll write down a list of things we have to do to accomplish it, and the needs and the don't needs, never get done. Okay, or if they ask everybody in the office for their input, never get done. In fact, I hate those emails that say, to all, please help me with X, Y, Z. That's too many people, okay? So Candace is gonna talk to you about how she's gonna help you design systems to make yourself more efficient, and what she's learned from the auto industry in lean technology and the to-do, doing, and done concepts to make yourself be able to grow your part of the business. So I'm gonna turn it over to Candace. Thank you.
Issues come together from various paths to create a roadblock, so to speak. And one tool in lean manufacturing that we use to drive closure of these issues is called an issue resolution sheet. It's a methodology that's used to create roles and responsibilities and status updates of who's responsible for what, instead of assuming that someone else is getting something done. Lack of detail and communication causes more problems than solutions. We're demoing this here at Shelby, and so far we've seen great results. And we've also closed several big issues. Another tool is called human error elimination. One of the tools that we are starting today is called Train the Trainer. This is identifying the best people in various roles: checkout, front desk, tours, etc. And it's teaching these folks how to train people, because everybody learns differently. When I started at Allure over a year ago, I had many people that taught me how to do checkout. They each had their own way of doing this, which in turn causes me to create many, many mistakes, because as the person audited, they were auditing in the way they knew how. So it's one method, one voice, one tool. That's why a lot of times when you train 10 people, 3 succeed, 10 fail. So this is why in the big conglomerates is that they have this human error elimination process like Train the Trainer. So regardless if you are in Germany, you're in the US, you're in Mexico, it's like walking into an American plant. It's the same process, same procedures, same methodologies. This is one way that we will eliminate human error. We are kicking off our first Train the Trainer meeting tonight. I'm very excited. I hope to see a few of you at our satellite locations tonight and tomorrow as well. And there will be more stuff that will be coming up. And I hope that you open it and embrace it with open arms, because we've got this. So this is this week's Friday Focus. I hope to see you all soon with these great things that are coming. Have a great day.